Hello, this is Hannah with Hannah Crafted Gifts, and I'm coming to you today at an angle to try to hide some of the embarrassing pile of stuff behind me as I am still unpacking pretty significantly nearly 6 months after moving. So anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to share maybe one of my favorite paper pumpkins of all time, and that is because of the theme, which was puns. The Lots of Pun December 2021 kit. Now I am doing this in January because of course the kit came just before the holidays. So I just this past weekend had my monthly paper pumpkin party, just a few weeks into the next month. So I want to share with you some of what we made, as well as some alternatives that I've made since then. So the first card is really almost as instructed. I'm sorry, that's the pits. I just love these. They really do make me giggle with the little sad cherries. But you'll notice the main difference here is that instead of using the frame this piece popped out of, I used this piece because I found it covered less of this watercolor wash on the background of the card base. And you'll see what I needed the frames for later. That was the alternative that I taught in my class. We used those. So anyway, these are my cherry cards. So then I also have You Are Cherry Sweet, I Pick You, and just add the little hearts there. So those are the cherry cards. Hopefully you saw those. I'll have pictures on my blog if you want to see them up close a little longer. Although again, there's not much to them besides what the kit instructed. Just very slight alterations. Same with my banana cards, although a little more alterations. So this one says Celebrate Go Bananas, and I did add the little party hat with one of the little embellishments at the top. I love the embellishments in this kit, and you can see those elsewhere on the card, on all the cards as well. I didn't use the brown banner, but I did love the stacking banners as a part of this kit. I know they said it was a stamp builder set because you could make the little characters with different accessories and things like that to their faces, like the mustache and the glasses, which I actually haven't used yet. But I also thought it was kind of a banner builder kit because we had so many of these different ones. So I saved the brown ones for something else. I just wanted to use the other colors on this card. And I say the brown ones, I mean the lighter brown, because this I believe is an early espresso and white stripe here. But anyway, so that's the Celebrate Go Bananas card. Then I have the Thanks a Bunch card. The biggest difference here is I added a few of the extra bananas. So I loved that this kit gave us 2 sheets of those die cut foods for our puns, but of course all the foods are also a part of the stamp set, and so you'll see elsewhere I stamped some and just colored them in using our watercolor pencils. So this last one, that was Thanks a Bunch. This last one is the Peel Better Soon, and I did see this and I can't remember who. I'm so sorry, I'm not giving you credit, but I saw a few people online had done the actual peeling banana. So I used the die cut they gave us and just rolled it down, put a dimensional underneath, and then I just fussy cut a piece of basic white cardstock. Actually, it wasn't. It was a scrap from the kit where the little word bubbles popped out of. There were some corners of basic white there. And so anyway, stamped my face on the inside of the banana for the Peel Better Soon. So thank you for the people who put that out there online. And I'm again sorry that I'm not remembering you. I forgot about that inspiration. But the next card is the one that I created for my party to share with my friends. And so I thought, what would be kind of a punny card fold? Because I like to try to do things in theme with the theme of the kits. So I thought a card within a card is kind of punny. I don't know, maybe that's a stretch, but that's what I went for. So I have a notification on my phone. I'm just gonna, okay, just move that out of the way. So it's a flip-flop card. So with the shadow you can really see, but sometimes when you just look at it flat in person, you can't see that shadow. Maybe if I hold it on this side, no, the shadow's really giving it away. But usually you can't see this line, so it kind of looks like just one card that you would normally open this way. But of course it flip-flops first. So this one says, You Tell the Best Yolks. There's another little egg, and that's the flip and the flop. Have an excellent day. So that was one version of the card within a card we made. And I used the envelope to make this mini card, and I made it 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 because this frame piece was basically 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Again, that's where the frame from the other card came in. So what I did was I cut the envelope first in portrait at 3 1/4, so that I cut off the flap piece of the envelope, and then I cut it in landscape to remove 1 1/4 inches from either side, the sides that were connected, and that way I got this perfect little 3 1/4 by, I guess it ends up being 6 1/2 rectangle, because then when you fold that, of course, it's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that's how I did that, and that left enough for this little strip for the front of the envelope flap. It's not the exact same curve as our basic white envelopes. It did have to be trimmed a little bit, but I just glued it on and then trimmed along the edge. And then also left the inner flap, which fits with just a little bit of a white border, which I feel like kind of works. So that was really fun to be able to use all the parts of the envelope. The next one is a little bit more involved. This was just kind of some extra inspiration. I was showing my party, no pun intended, because this is a party card, but always appreciated. That's why we're here. So it's a shaker card. I was trying to shake it. Hopefully you can see it has the ice cream corner sprinkles from last January to June mini catalog. So if I kind of flip it, maybe you can see those falling. But the colors went so well with the colors in this kit. So I put a few of those in there. A toast to your success. You open it up and excited for you. So that one was just a little extra stepped up, and the only difference was, of course, I used the adhesive strips to create the border around this little vellum window that they all have, but that way there was space in there and a pocket to hold the little embellishments. So anyway, here's the envelope for that one. So I used one of each envelope, and this last one is probably my favorite. I loaf you. I used the little heart embellishments for the eyes, and then there's a little heart on the toast that says "Let's grow mold together," which I think is kind of gross but also sweet. And you can see my bread has some mold from that splatter stamp that came with this kit, which I always love those background kind of stamps. I was holding the envelope behind it, I didn't realize, so there's my moldy envelope to go along with it. All right, so a couple of things I've created since the class. So every class or party, I give away a little prize. And so this is the card I made for the winner of that prize. It says "Thanks a bunch." And in this little picnic basket that I made, this is where I used that lighter brown banner, by the way, because it kind of looks like basket weave. Oh, and this is a little piece that came off. This is that 1 1/4 piece that came off the end of the envelope for those other cards. And so all I had to do was glue down the other edge. I think it was this one actually. And it creates this little pocket. And you could put a gift card in here. I put a little stamp, which is the gift or the prize this time, from a past paper pumpkin. I think this was July of 2018, 2017 maybe. It goes back a ways. But it was a kind of fruit themed kit as well. So this was a piece of melon that says "sweet." So I thought that would go really well with this month's kit. So it just fits right in there. But again, a gift card could go in there as well. Just a little pocket card with that leftover envelope piece. And then lastly, I want to thank V-Tran, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly, for showing me how to make this infinity card. So I watched her tutorial on how to make an infinity card, and with this kit's supplies, I might have done mine slightly differently. I don't remember like which sentiments she used in the order and everything, but I've always wanted to do an infinity card, and I thought it was brilliant of her to do it with this kit. So hopefully I can do this backwards, but you fold it. Never done it backwards. We're gonna see how this goes. And then turn. So the first one said "I pick you," and this one says, oh no, it said "You are cherry sweet." Sorry, and this says "Thanks a bunch." And then, yeah, let's see, backwards, like I said, maybe not gonna work so well for me here. I may have to look at it with you. Okay, there we go. Flip and turn again. I loaf you. You guys know that's my favorite. And then flip and turn one more time. Am I turning the right way? Nope. Have an excellent day. And then flip and turn one last time and you're back to the beginning. So again, thank you V-Tran for sharing that. It was really an impressive tutorial. I really liked it a lot. So that's it for me for this month's kit, but I'm really excited to have all of these puns. Each one of them was used on one of my cards, and like I said, the only thing I didn't use were the little accessories, so like the glasses, the mustache, so I can still accessorize. I did use the hat. You have the "hi" and the little heart and the little word "bubble" as well. Sorry, I'm not holding that in view. But otherwise used them all, and I'm excited to have those to make more. So thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like this video, please like it, comment, and I'll reply. And the most helpful thing you can do is subscribe. But happy crafting and Happy New Year. May it be a pun one.